This is the Yaheetech PU Leather Armchairs set in retro brown. Key features that stand out right away are the 105-degree slant back that naturally leans you into a relaxed posture, the faux leather upholstery that's easy to wipe, the loose pillow back that lets air circulate, and the metal side frame with an extra slanted support bar that gives it a clean, industrial edge. Each chair is rated to hold up to 300 pounds, and the set ships as two identical chairs, which makes a live sense if you're trying to build a small conversation corner or flanking a media console. The style lands right between mid-century modern and understated industrial. The legs and arms are matte black metal with a rectangular profile, and the seat and back are wrapped in a retro brown faux leather that reads warm without going orange. The silhouette sits low and wide, with squared cushions and straight arms that make it look tidy and intentional in a room. In my opinion, the proportions are the main reason it looks more expensive than it is. It's not oversized or slouchy, it's tailored. If you prefer a chair that visually opens up a smaller living room, this low profile is a win. On size, the numbers matter because they dictate comfort. Overall dimensions are about 31.5 inches deep, 25.5 inches wide, and 32 inches tall. Seat height comes in around 17.7 inches, which hits that sweet spot where your feet plant flat on the floor without your knees popping up too high. The seat itself is about 22 inches wide and around 19 inches deep, so it doesn't swallow you, but you're not perched either. From my experience, that width makes it friendly for a range of body types. And the depth works for both upright reading and slouchy movie nights if you toss in a lumbar pillow. The cushion feel is medium firm. You get enough give to feel cushy at first sit, but there's a supportive core that keeps you from sinking. I can sit through a full chapter or a long call without needing to shift around to find the chair again. The back pillow is loose and has a comfortable pillow back feel that supports your mid-back. If you want more lower back support, a small lumbar cushion takes it from good to excellent. The 105-degree lean is a small thing on paper, but in practice, it matters. It angles your torso back just enough to relax your shoulders without turning it into a lounge chair you have to climb out of. About the arms, the frame is metal and the top surface is padded and wrapped in the same faux leather. The padding is fine for resting your forearms while holding a book or a phone, but it's not ultra plush. If you bear down on the edge, you can tell the padding is on the thinner side. That doesn't hurt comfort in normal use, but it does slightly lower the premium feel compared to chunky, overstuffed armrests. The trade-off is the crisp look and the sturdiness you get from the rigid side frame. Build quality, structurally, feels solid once assembled. There's an engineered wood and solid wood core inside the seat, reinforced by the metal side frames and straight legs. And the whole thing sits steadily on glides that are friendly to hard floors. I didn't get wobble on a level surface. Weight-wise, each chair is light enough to slide when vacuuming, but doesn't feel flimsy. In daily use, the PU leather is the unsung hero. It's water-resistant and quick to spot clean with a damp cloth. I've had zero drama with splashy drinks, and it doesn't hold on to dust the way a textured fabric can. It also doesn't trap heat as much as some vinyls. The loose back pillow helps the chair breathe. Assembly is where this set can be either smooth or a patience test, depending on tolerances. You get the hardware and the tools included. The basic steps are simple. Attach the legs and side frames, align the seat and back, and tighten everything in sequence. My advice, based on how these go together, keep all bolts loose at first, align every hole, then tighten gradually in a cross pattern. That technique gives the frame a chance to settle so bolts don't bind. From my experience, that's the difference between a 25-minute build and an hour wrestling match. If something truly doesn't line up, don't force it. You risk stripping a thread or deforming a bracket. Check that the fabric isn't caught and that the bracket orientation matches the manual diagrams. If the internal threads feel rough or shallow, back out and retry rather than driving the bolt through. Most sets are fine. But this product line has had some reports of misaligned holes or weak threads, and that's the one real landmine during setup. Color and finish quality look consistent on the pair I'm evaluating. The retro brown reads like a medium walnut leather tone with a matte sheen. In bright daylight, it looks a touch lighter than at night under warm bulbs, which is normal for faux leather. If you're matching to other brown pieces, I'd expect it to play nicely with walnut, black, charcoal, and beige. The stitching is straight and tidy, and the seams run cleanly around the cushion edges. I also appreciate that the back pillow isn't zipped permanently to the frame. If you want a firmer back feel, you can remove it and lean directly on the angled back. And if you want extra support, you can insert your own lumbar pillow behind it. Let's talk fit and purpose. It's perfect for a compact living room, a bedroom reading corner, or a home office visitor seat. Because you're getting two, it's super easy to create symmetry across a coffee table or place one on either side of a console or fireplace. The 25.5-inch width keeps it from crowding adjoining pieces, but the 22-inch seat width doesn't feel skimpy. If you entertain occasionally, two matching chairs upgrade the space more than a single accent chair ever does. If you're taller than average, the 17.7-inch seat height still works because the back angle takes pressure off your hips. If you're shorter, your feet should stay grounded, and a small ottoman will make it extra comfy. Durability-wise, the frame's 300-pound capacity inspires confidence. And the metal arms and legs aren't going to loosen if you tighten properly and recheck bolts after a week of use. The faux leather should hold up well with normal care. The only long-term caution I have is the lighter arm padding. If you lean hard on the same spot daily, you might see that area soften faster than the seat cushion. A simple fix is to use a thin throw on the arm, or just be mindful during long sessions. In my opinion, this set offers strong value if you like the mix of modern lines and easy maintenance. The comfort is legit for reading, scrolling, and conversation, and the size plays well with apartments and mid-size rooms. The main risk lives in assembly tolerances. If you're handy and patient, and you follow the loose-then-tighten method, you'll likely be happy with the result. If you dread DIY or don't have time to troubleshoot a stubborn bolt, that's something to consider before you order a two-chair set. From my experience, the best way to set expectations is this. It looks as good as the photos, sits a little better than expected for the price, and asks you to spend a little extra care during assembly to get a rock-solid frame. It's the kind of chair that disappears into your routine because it's comfortable, it stays clean, and it doesn't dominate the room. I'd recommend this for someone who wants a pair of accent chairs to flank a small sofa, fill a reading nook, or upgrade a bedroom corner without going bulky. It's also great if you want leather look style without the upkeep of real leather. If you tend to nap in chairs or need high plush arms, you might want a different silhouette. If you need absolute certainty on color, be aware that brown tones can shift under different lighting and displays. In conclusion, the Yaheetech PU Leather Armchairs set checks the important boxes for design, comfort, and practicality, with the caveat that assembly can be uneven across units. If you value a tidy MCM-inspired look with an industrial twist, water-resistant upholstery, and a supportive medium-firm seat, it hits. If you're sensitive to assembly quirks, factor that into your decision, or plan a little extra time on day one. Please check the comments section for detailed information about the Yaheetech PU Leather Armchairs. Thank you for watching.